was trying to record the session.
Good morning, doctor.
Yeah, very good morning. Very good morning. How are you doing? All good?
I'm I'm doing good. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
This module, business economics, needs has a lot of terms, and you need to understand them and maybe practice them while in life makes them easy to understand.
Absolutely. What happened the previous day, I just started going to my class in the face-to-face session with my undergraduate students, where I have simply asked the students, like, how many of you read the newspaper? So very rare students, I should say only the numbers in the 5 numbers, less than 5 students among almost 35 students have raised their hand. So again, the thing happened, it's all about nobody is reading the newspaper. When I took almost 5-6 newspaper in the class, the previous day's class newspaper, I asked them to open it. Yeah, when most of the terms and terminologies comes from this business economics itself,
Right.
particularly UAE climate. It's a business environment is having very much important. What we all discussed in the previous session is completely connected to what is happening in the world, what is happening in the UAE, Middle East, and many other things.
Right.
Yes. So, as you know, what is our third session, specialized courses? You have any idea about?
Today?
No, you have any idea about our specialization courses?
I believe we have done the 3 module.
Yeah.
Now we're going into the new specialization.
Okay.
I'm
I
not sure which
wanted to.
one. You still you did not discuss. You said we will start
I wanted to
this
share
week.
that here. I want to share that with you here. You'll be able to understand how is the structure. This session we are going a little faster because I need a more presentation from your side for this part. Core modules we have done ourselves, and we are having very detailed lecture and classes for these things. Yeah, you'll be getting some classes, and but more than your participation is very important. Like how you are going to present the coming sessions are matters. It's a specialization courses. Core modules we have completed: business economics, business management, and strategic management. Specialization, you can have a look on this. Human resource management, financial management, management information system. Are you able to read it? Seminar,
Yes,
yeah?
seminar,
Seminar
in management,
means
the third one.
mostly the candidates presenting the topic on press, a 15 to 20 minutes presentation from a particular session. Okay, from a particular topic. We have to research on it, investigate on it, and have to make a presentation that we will be looking into how well you are doing all these presentations. And these cases we'll be giving you certain case studies and how well you are solving these problems. That is the case studies comes here. It's mostly related to general business. At the same time, you will be also able to get some educational related as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So finally comes the graduation project. It's a simple project. It's not a very detailed dissertation because you have already a number of core module specialization courses at the end of this graduation project. We'll be discussing at the time what you have to do. Okay. So here comes seminar in human resource management. Let me start with a small topic. After that, we'll be coming to our topic, human resource management. Are you able to see my slide now?
So after this seminar, an explanation, I will have to prepare a presentation regarding this subject.
Yes. Very good. Okay.
So the whole class it will be my presentation next time, or will continue?
And no worries, you don't have to spend your complete 1.5 hour. It's only some part of it.
Okay,
Yeah, we can
sure.
discuss at the end of the session. No worries. A
Mhm.
human resource management. Firstly, we are going to discuss about psychological safety. You heard this word before, psychological safety?
Psychological safety. It's like, um, how to protect yourself in the environment or workplace environment,
Mm-hmm.
psychologically, mentally. Of course, by human resource, it will help a lot in this manner.
Perfect. Psychological climate is purely related to the cognitive part of a human being or employees. At the same time, this is also related to our psychology of psychological behavior. We can just read it. It's like the definition of
It's not showing
psychological.
anything.
You're not able to see anything. Mm-hmm. Are you able to see now?
It's not showing. Yeah, I can see. It's still on the program structure. Now, yes.
No, no.
Mm.
Okay, now you are able to see this. What is being
Yes, I am.
written?
Yeah,
Psychological
at
safety.
psychological safety. Yeah,
Very
psychological
good.
safety.
Very good.
Definition of psychological safety. Mhm.
So, firstly, I want to tell you, try to understand the concept because these topics is mostly connected to
Mm.
our topic seminar in human resource management, because that you know very well, human
Mm.
resource management and psychology, psychological safety, work-life balance, and everything comes under. So, I
Mm.
just wanted to read out what exactly this
Mm.
psychological safety means. A
Mm.
workplace environment where employees feel safe to take risk, express their ideas, ask questions, and admit mistakes without fear of negative consequence to their self-image, status, of
Mm.
career. So, what exactly the psychological safety means? If we are uttering, if we are just giving a feedback for our superior, or we are making some comments or commenting on anything happen inside the organization, we feel there is no burden, there is no problem for expressing our ideas, or
Yeah.
we can ask the questions to anyone in the organization if it is, relevant, without fear
Mm.
of negative consequences, without making any impact on our self-image, status, and career. If we have a climate or workplace environment, then we can say we are going with a psychological safety in our organization. So you just think about yourself.
Mm.
Are you able
Mm.
to provide? Are you able to express your ideas without having any impact on your self-image, status, and career, etc.? So, if I
Yes.
talk about my side, my career, my workplace environment, obviously my psychological safety is very higher because at any point of time, I can just talk to the people. I can express my ideas with the academic administration team of Aston International Education. So anything important, obviously they'll be taking care. And if anything, okay, something very improvement areas, obviously they will accept inviting the recommendation from the side as a professor of this, this educational institution. So the psychological
Yeah.
safety for me, it's very higher. And this is very important for everyone. Then only we can expect a constructive criticism from the part of an employee. What in by constructive criticism? Any idea?
Yes, that any in a way that makes you correct your mistakes in a positive way, not in a manners that makes you afraid next time to make any mistakes. Because making mistakes is good sometimes. It leads you to know what you should do for the next step, makes you understand the situation, bring you that critical thinking and problem solving. So it's good. It's good. The critical advisor in a positive way, better than a negative way.
Very good, very good. So if you are discussing about the importance of the psychological safety, uh, those institution which is promoting this psychological safety, we can ensure the idea sharing leading to innovation. There are number of family where parents and the children relationships are very, very, very good. I should say it's very strengthened because there is an open communication. They'll be sharing the ideas when they are eating, in the round table, dinner, or whatever it is. They'll be sharing
Yeah.
each other. So this we can call it as a psychological safety. In certain family, we could see children's really fear to express their ideas to the parents, where the future these children's are taking away from this family member sometime. So this is
Right.
psychological safety is very important in terms of mental well-being of employees, reducing stress and burnout. And I had experienced the same almost many years before, where the organizations are not supporting the psychological safety in terms of they're not cordially inviting employees, the problems, the grievances, the grief,
Mhm.
etc. So obviously it will be increasing the burnout in the organization. So I'm just coming to certain questions to you. The first question: what do you think psychological safety means in the context of your workplace? You can just share the answer for all the
Yeah.
question, okay? Our first question is, what do you think psychological safety means in the context of your
Yeah,
workplace?
it is. It's how you present yourself in the workplace in either negative or positive way without having fears of the consequences.
Very good. So if you are giving an example of how psychological safety can improve or harm a team performance.
Good communication, also understand the culture and culture, religion, everything. Understand the others' issues. If someone has any problems, or they have to understand, it gives reasons for the others. Um, yeah, what else? A lot, of course. Development on the soft skills regularly for the team and members. People who comes in new to the workplace, they have to educate them in the right way about their policies, communicate
Very good. Very good.
regularly with them.
Very good, very good. So how this is making an improvement, how this is making an harm in the organization, particularly the team performance. So what is the third question? What role do HR managers play in cultivating psychological safety in an organization? If you're an HR, what you are going to do to improve the psychological safety?
Yeah, like as we said, work regularly on the self-development or soft skills development for the team members, and show them the structure, the clear structure for the uh, organization, so they have a clear understanding their rules or their rights, so they know exactly what they have to do, what they have, what's there for them, what is for the organization.
Very good, very good. I'm seeing a lot of improvement in Hiba's, presentation in the sense like I believe whenever I asked almost 3 months before any questions, you used to answer, but sometime which will not be lengthier one, you will stop in between. Yeah, you will stuck and you will stop in between. Now you keep
Um,
answering whatever it is, you keep answering. That is very important.
maybe the subject is interesting
Oh,
also.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
There are some moments, I believe, what happened. Uh, Hiba used to answer well, but the answer will be very short. But here, you keep answering there are some transformation happened, and when tremendous changes happen, keep answering. That's
That's
very
good.
important, very important.
That's good.
So finally, the question, how can leaders encourage a psychologically safe environment for the teams? So the answer can be, as you mentioned already, it may be a repetition, like or transparent communication between the team members and welcoming everyone to the common platform. Yeah, mostly we can follow a combination of formal and informal communication. Yeah,
Right.
these are the major things. So coming to our topic, I believe we have discussed something related to HRM, the previous session also, something related to
Yeah.
HRM in one of the sessions. Simply, I had gone through that, but here I'm just going to give introduction to human resource management. We are going to
Mm.
discuss today concept,
Yes.
nature, scope, function, objectives and process and importance and evolution, roles and responsibility of an HR manager. So talking about a concept, we say is every time there are 5 M's of management. 5 M's of
Mm.
management, in which you can just read it out or the circle what is being written in the text: men, material,
Yeah. So,
machines, methods, and money. From if I ask you which is very important among these 5 M's,
which one is what?
among these 5 M's, which is very important
Mm.
according to you? Is that money, men, material, machine, method, which is very important one. Only one, you have only one choice to say.
Yeah.
Tell me which is the important
Men.
M.
Of
Yeah,
course, men.
of course,
Mm.
men.
Mm. Men, the person, the either it's not about gender, man or woman means, right?
Sorry. Yes, yes, yes.
Mm. Mm.
Without men, how this is possible for any other activity? Just
Can't
think
be.
of it, men, material,
Mm.
machines, method.
Mm.
This is very difficult, very difficult. Okay, money is there,
Mm.
but the proper human resource is not there. How the money can be best used? How the material can be best used? We
Yeah.
know there are, I remember my father business, there are a number of people who are working at the time.
Mm.
So there are some people who are, who are very reluctant to work. They're not good at in the work. They're not punctual in the work. The
Mm.
materials they have availed, they have
Mm.
used very inefficiently. Then what happened?
Mm.
It's like uh,
Damage.
certain segment of the business could shut down because of the
Yeah.
certain people who are not active in the business.
Could
They're
be
not
damage. Yeah,
efficient in
of
the
course.
business. It
Mm.
happened.
Mm.
So I'm just coming to the important point. It can be 5 M's, man, which means that we're talking about HR mostly here. Materials and
Mm.
natural resources, machine tools and equipments. Method means various production methods are the money, that is financial resources. There are a number of M's being added that can be
Mm.
marketing. Okay, one of the example.
Mm.
So what is the importance of human resource management strategy? Is there any connection between strategy and human resource management?
Yes, it has a crucial connection because human resource, when they have a good strategy, they can build good relationship, good communication. They can employ, focus on good employment, and they can build great structure for their organization. Depends on their strategy.
Very good, very good. So strategy is not away from human resource management. Strategy is very close to the human resource management. If HR is not good in the organization, we know that. What is going to
Yes.
happen? Obviously, we
Mm.
won't have a very pivotal talent in the organization. And many, many,
Mm.
many, many other things. Turnover intention will be very high, which means turnover intention means the people who are making the exit from the organization will be very higher. So I just
Mm.
come to the personal management. So what do you mean by
Mm.
personal management? It is very concerned with people at
Mm.
work, the
Mm.
relationship with each other. So
Mm.
personal management is that part of management which is concerned with the human resource management itself. So HRM is a
Yeah.
wider concept. I mean, personal management, it's a subsidiary concept, sub-concept of human resource management. So
Okay.
now we are talking about HRM. It's also talking about hiring, motivating, maintaining people in an organization. Can you please tell me, Hiva, are you being a part of any sort of HRM different process? It's like, taking a session, motivating your employees, or maintaining people, or hiring people and rewarding them, training them,
Uh,
developing them.
no, I've been as yeah, I experienced how to be, of course, gets asked through the HR. Also, I've been doing a lot of research about the how human resource interview the others. So you need to be prepared. What should I do? What's
Very
personal?
good.
Yeah, so that's
So your husband is doing the research in which field?
an what is it? It's an intelligent. Oh my God, I always forget his.
Emotional intelligence,
No,
or
not
emotional
emotional.
quotient.
It's about management in AI. Uh, what do you
Okay,
call
no
it?
problem, no
I
problem.
have to give you the proper term, so I
Very
don't want
good,
to.
very good.
Yeah,
Where
I'll
he's
give you.
doing? Where he's doing? Which university?
He's a director. He used to be a director in LG and Samsung Electronics. Now he's a business developer in GCG Enterprise Business International for uh, printers and all these things. He just
Great.
have done his professional doctorate, and now we
So
both thinking to open a new institute in the future,
really
maybe.
great, really
Yeah,
great, really
yeah.
great.
But he's been through HR.
Okay, so he's
Yeah,
been in HR, yeah? That's why you
yes,
just express about some points related to personal
yeah.
management as well. Perfect, perfect.
He's been a lot. He is hiring a lot of people, and now he's
Ah,
helping his company hiring because they don't have, imagine, they don't have HR. So he's being hiring and collects the right employee for their
perfect.
organization.
Very good, very good. So the organization is having a different department, yeah? What is the name of
Yes,
the company? GPS.
GCG.
GCG.
Yeah,
Okay, this is related to which company?
it's about printers. It's a
Okay,
local
okay.
company. Yeah,
Very good, very good, very good.
yeah.
GCG.
It's about printers, solutions for companies.
Great.
Um,
So he
I'm trying to
motivated,
find
or
something so I
I
can give you
believe
the.
that he's doing the PhD as a passion. Yes, even though he's not in the academic, he's doing that as a passion.
Yeah, sure, of
Very good,
course.
very good, very good,
And
very good.
he's always studying. Even he's sitting like that. He's working. I see him working. He got his certificate.
Very
Like
good. Great.
every
Great
time. Yeah, he's
inspiration.
keep developing himself, working on his personal development for
Great inspiration.
24
Great
hours.
inspiration.
Yeah, multi-talent person.
Very good, very good, very good. Because that's why he's motivating everyone to do and
Mm,
to study, including you. I think right now you are
yeah,
doing this course, as part of
mm,
is inspiration, I believe. So
it is.
just now, yes, this is a personal management. Again, one of the definition is being given
Mm,
is a managerial function of estimating and classifying the HRM requirements
mm,
for meeting the organizational goals. It involves strategies that ensure sufficient staff, a right
mm,
combination of talent and performance in job. What you just mentioned before, your husband, he used to recruit and hire a number of employees
yeah.
in GCG, right? The company called
Mm,
GCG. So obviously
yes.
he knows how to mind map the people even they come for an interview. So this is the role of an HR manager. But yeah, now we are just going to discuss about what all other things related to this.
Mm,
This is one of the very good definition for the HRM. You can just read it. It's
mm,
including everything: labor
mm,
management, labor administration, employee
mm,
employer relation, industrial relations, personal administration, and the personal management, human asset management, human resource management. These things comes under. And if you're reading one of the very important definition, it's employing
Mm.
people, developing their resources, utilizing, maintaining, and compensating their services in the tune with the job and organizational requirements. And I believe you understood what all the areas comes under the HRM. There are some people who believe industrial relation is not a part of an HR. Personal administration is not a part of
Yeah.
HR. Obviously, this is a part of
No,
HR. Even the compensation,
it is.
compensating their services, even exit interview, they have a very key role to make to retain the employees in the organization in order to reduce the turnover intention in the organization. This is very important. For the psychological climate, psychological safety, the word that we discussed today morning, I mean the first part of the session, it's a duty of an HR to make sure the psychological safety is being
Mm.
retained and sustained in the organization forever.
Yeah, I got you.
Perfect.
Sorry, talking. I got you the right uh, term. So it is a professional doctorate in design thinking and innovation management program.
Very good. So design thinking
Mm.
and innovation management.
Yes.
Design thinking is a very, very, emerging concept. Now,
Mm.
number of research is being done in this field, design thinking, and what is the next
Mm.
one? Innovation management.
Innovation management.
Yeah, it's really great. Great topic. Design
Mm.
thinking. Yeah. So professional
Mhm.
doctorate is already done with Sai. Yeah, he's completed
True.
that.
Yes.
Okay, okay. That is it the business doctorate in the business management or DBM?
It's a PhD.
DBA, doctorate in business administration,
Yeah,
DBA or professional
PD,
doctorate.
professional doctorate.
Okay, PD. Yeah, okay, no, no, no issue,
Mm.
no issue. Yes. So talking about the features, it's a very good topic. Yeah, design thing is a very important
Yeah,
topic. Now the many
it
many
is.
researchers are doing that
And
work
now
in
it's
that.
very important in this era. At this era, it is important to have this major.
Perfect, perfect,
Mm.
perfect. So HRM features, you can just read it. Can you please tell me any other word that is not familiar to you, please? I can explain it. Other things you know very well, I don't want to discuss in detail. You know the meaning of pervasive force?
Excuse me.
What in by
The
what in
first
by
one, of course,
ox?
I don't know.
Yes. And is
Pervasive,
there any other point that you don't know? Is there any other
uh,
point that you don't know about?
continuous function, internal
Auxiliary services
auxiliary
or
service. Yeah.
interdisciplinary function? Any idea? What is
Transdisciplinary.
interdisciplinary function?
I think it's regard the uh, anything regard discipline.
Absolutely. Because
Mm.
human resource management is not an individual subject, individual discipline, because the
Mm.
subject itself is derived from many other streams and discipline, particularly
Mm.
psychology, sociology, because it's purely connected with
Mm.
that. There is a higher correlation between all these modules, all these subjects. That's why it's also known as interdisciplinary function. So talking
Mm.
about a pervasive force, which means without
Mm.
which, without which going in organization is very difficult, is very daunting to have a business or to run a business without a function of an HR. That's being called here. There is an individual oriented, an action oriented, future oriented, and development oriented. Also integrated mechanism. What in by integrated mechanism? Any idea? How, why this is also being called as integrated mechanism, or is one of the important feature?
Right?
Integrated, integrated.
Integrated.
Yeah. There are two meanings for the integrated mechanism.
Mm.
Being an HR, being an HR manager, they make sure the integrity in the organization, unity. I believe that we have
Mm.
discussed once one of the 14 principles of Henry Fayol, in which they're
Mm.
talking about unity of direction, unity of command, and expiry day cops. These are the important terminologies we discussed at the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So expiry day cop is all about integrity, union strength, etc. So there's a role of an HR manager who makes sure all the things. There are a number of examples we'll be discussing further. So again, going for, see, you
What
can
about
read.
can you go back to that? Or what about auxiliary services?
What do you mean by auxiliary? Which means a supportive, yeah, supportive services for every
Mm,
departments. Yes. So
okay.
I'm just going to the slides. You can just read it
Yes.
yourself.
Mm,
So the
mm,
first one, what I said, it's like a pervasive force, which means they're present in every enterprises. They're
mm,
present in every enterprises.
mm,
It's
mm,
very important, inevitable, indispensable, without which is an organization cannot move ahead. So in action oriented, what all about action oriented in HRM
mm,
features? You can just
mm,
have a look on this. The problems of employees at works are solved through the rational policies, which is already framed and formulated by HR department. So
mm.
individual oriented, obviously, as you just mentioned about your husband, he train,
Yeah.
develop, and recruit and hire and fire the employees. So we can have an idea. This is purely individual oriented. They're looking for the
Mm,
individual development, selection, recruitment. All these processes are very systematic and rigorous. Coming to the people oriented, obviously, the people who are in the working in the organization, they are the important pivotal talent. So make suring the welfare is very important for the HR. Future oriented. What do you mean by future oriented? Can you please talk about it?
which yeah. They look ahead steps, not always think for this moment. Like they look 10 steps before.
1 second.
Hello. It's just it's not 1 minute. Maybe
Okay.
it's from my
Are you able to
side.
see this? I think now you can see my application, right?
Yes. My internet wasn't working well. I just changed the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, okay, no
Yeah.
problem, no problem. So can you please speak about the future oriented and related to the HRM, please?
Yeah. Effective HR helps an organ to meet its role in the future by providing competent and well-motivated employees. Yes, so they they provide good motivation for their employees. They always motivate them, put them into you know, it's like when they see any weakness, they start working on strengthen this weakness.
Okay, right. Sorry for that. Yes,
Mm,
just a second, just a second.
mm.
Yes, Hiba. What you said is
Yeah.
absolutely correct because this is future oriented. The
Mm,
development of an employee is a future oriented. Welfare of employees also,
mm,
or the happiness of employees, and without which it's difficult to run the business.
mm.
DVPT means what? DVPT,
Yeah, it's
development oriented.
uh,
I read in short.
develop full potential employees
Okay,
training. It's, yeah, put them into trainings, working on their skills.
okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, well, so the final one, as I mentioned, integrating mechanism, make
Mm,
sure and maintain the cordial relationship between the people working at the various levels. Yeah, who is doing that? HR department is doing. The
mm,
people who are working the different departments is their duty to make sure and maintain the cordial relationship between. So I'm coming to the
mm,
next topic. comprehensive function. Auxiliary, you asked me about the auxiliary. This is very, supportive services. They're providing some supports to the different departments. Interdisciplinary, you said about talking about a discipline. Yes, the psychology and anthropology, economics, all the subjects it has been taken. What exactly is this HRM? So the next one is continuous function. What about the continuous function? Because it's not going to stop any moment. It's continuously moving. It's continuously moving, going. The cycle is not ending. Yeah. For example, recruitment is happening, performance appraisal is done, then selection is done, and development is done. So one employee is going out, another employee is being recruited. This cycle is not having any end. That's why. So talking about a scope of HRM, you can see the industrial relations, welfare aspects, personal aspects, number of aspects are there is very important for. Then the scope of HRM. What is scope of HRM? And what is the personal aspects of HRM? That already we have discussed. I don't want to discuss again. Welfare, industrial relations, objective of HRM. There are certain objectives have been written. Are we able to explain it? Just think of it 2 minutes or 3 minutes. What is HRM objective? It has been written in a very short sentences, short words, societal, functional, organizational, and personal. So what all about all these objectives? Take 5 minutes time. Hiba, 5 minutes time, think of it, what these objectives are being talked about. If you understood this first part of the session, you'll be able to clearly provide some ideas about all these objectives. You can just think about it. Okay. Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Think of Yes, Hiba. Have you got idea, Hiba? Are you there?
Yes.
Any idea about the HRM objectives written in societal, functional, organizational, and personal objectives?
Yes, social objectives. So employees, HR focus on many aspects in this social objectives, like when they do uh, employees relationship, how they focus on make a good relationship inside the environment, workplace environment. Functional objectives, they care about their organization performance and management, so they focus and on also on the organization functional, how their organizational to develop their organization by focus on the organization objectives, and try to select good employees that comes with good performance for the organization. Personal object Functional objectives,
Mm.
organizational objectives also, uh, how to select their focus on their employees, and I said it. I just said it. Employees' objectives, functional objectives. How to select good employees, and working on their self development and skills development. Also, compensation benefits for the employees. Like also functional. We also they work on complaints, legal issues. Um, Also trainings and development, personal develop objectives, like as I said, personal trainings and development for the employees, and
Mm.
what else? Recruitment, the most important ones, which is functional. One of the functional objectives, recruitment and selection for
Mm.
the employees.
Very good. So these are the things that you are talking about, importance, objectives of HRM, societal, functional, organizational, personal objectives. So good idea. So what I want to conclude about the objectives is HRM is having the multiple perspectives. It can be personal, firstly personal. Iba is an HR manager. So you are thinking about a development of an employee. Then you are thinking about organizational development altogether. Then you are thinking individual departments are the functional departments. Then you are thinking about the societal benefits, how the societal objectives are accomplished because you are developing an individual in the employee as an organization. So
Mm.
you are developing an employee, a human being or individual as an employee in the organization. At the same time, they are being a part of a society. It also being helped for them. That is talking in different objectives of HRM
Yeah.
is being written, and functional objective, organizational objective is also being written. Yes, these terms, anything you don't know about it, please let me know. Most of the
Mm.
word you know, right? What is T and D?
TNT.
What is that?
I don't know.
Any idea? But you know that. Training and development.
Training and.
Okay, performance appraisal. You have idea, right? Performance
Mm.
appraisal. Appraising the
It's
employee depends upon
yeah.
the work and meritorious status. So compensation, retention, you know very well. Maintenance,
Yeah.
industry relations, you know. These are the important things comes under.
Mm.
Then comes under the different things of functions of HRM. There are more operative functions are there, at the same time the managerial functions are there. What they're talking about, job design, job analysis. I'm just giving a task right now. You just search it out. What is job design, job analysis, job enlargement, job enrichment, and job evaluation? Are you writing?
Right. I'm gonna write them.
Okay.
Job.
So job design, job analysis, job design, job analysis, job description, job evaluation, job enlargement, and job enrichment.
Which one before enrichment?
Job enlargement, enlargement, enlargement.
Okay.
So the first one you search about
Description,
job
I know.
a job description. Yes, please tell me what is job description.
Like when we search on a job, we see
Job
the name of
description.
the job and what you should do in this job. What is your responsibilities for this job?
Yes. So what is our responsibility, roles, etc. will be written under the job description. Perfect. So tell me what is job enlargement. Search about it, please.
Yeah, job enlargement, job enlargement. Okay, search. Expanding the range of tasks and responsibility of a job to make it more varied and interesting for the employee. Instead of doing a few tasks repeatedly, an employee gets to handle a broader array of duties. The aim is to reduce monotony and increase job satisfaction by adding more diversity to the work.
So what do you feel? A
Imagine
job
to have.
enlargement means simple meaning.
So it's giving example like imagine doing more than just one piece of the puzzle and seeing how different pieces fit together, feeling rewarding.
Okay.
I don't know.
See, a
Still,
job enlargement means simple
mm,
meaning is
mm,
expanding the horizon of an
mm,
employee by adding new roles.
mm,
For example, Hiba is working as an administrative manager. You're also
mm,
getting some marketing related works. You're also
mm,
getting some other related works.
mm.
To know yourself whether you are able to do that works as well. Okay,
Yeah.
you are getting some other works.
Yes. Mm,
If we
mm,
are talking about job enrichment, which is means you're entirely providing different tasks into that. It can be, I will be just sharing you 1 second. Uh, the difference between the both. I got a link for that. Job enlargement, which means is a horizontal expansion, but the job enrichment is a vertical
Imagine.
enhancement.
Great.
In job enlargement, your new
Okay.
skills are being not added, but
Mm,
you're broadening your existing skill. So I want to give one example. The previous
mm,
example was not accurate.
mm,
Yes, Hiba is working as an administrative manager. You are having only 5 tasks to complete, okay? Every day,
mm,
every time basis. But they're adding 2 more tasks into your work, which is related to administration itself, okay?
mm.
That is we called as a job enlargement. Is a horizontal
Yeah.
approach. Horizontal means same platform, same work you are getting, but additionally you are getting extra task. Got it?
Yeah.
But in job
Yes.
enrichment, you
Mm,
are getting it's a vertical approach, which means
mm,
since you are working in the marketing department, you're also getting the work of other department.
mm.
New skills are being developed. In the job enlargement, new skills are not developed, but existing skill are being sharpened. That's only.
Yeah.
So once again, job enlargement is where you are working the same designation, the same role, you are getting little task, more task. But in job enrichment, you are developing a new skill. You are getting the other departmental work as well. Okay, are you able to see this job evaluation here in the screen? Job evaluation.
Yes.
So job evaluation means what Iba is doing, the work I'm evaluating, then I'm fixing your salary and compensation.
Yeah.
Job evaluation is all about the process of deciding your salary and the
Mm.
compensation. It's related to the compensation management.
Mm.
Job design with a simple meaning means designing the entire job.
Yes.
What is the hierarchy? What is the other roles, responsible? Everything comes under
Mm.
the job is being designed.
Mm.
So the most is not important here. Job analysis,
Mm.
you can see here. What is
Mm.
the job analysis? It's also detailed examination of a job. We simply says
Mm.
detailed examination of a job. We can also say it's a job description also related to that. Under the job analysis, you can see, are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes. Yes.
You can see
It's
here
clear.
job description, job specification. You already mentioned about what is the job description. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is comes under job analysis. What is job design then? Deciding the content of the job. Deciding the content of the job, which can be who is your subordinate, who is your superior, and how your channel of communications and everything being decided under this.
Yeah.
Then there is a topic HR development that I will be providing you for the presentation. There's another topic compensation. Compensation you can see here. This is come under job evaluation. Simple
Mm.
meaning, nothing more to discuss here. Job evaluation. Evaluating the relative worth of a job. What do you mean by that? Relative worth means what? What you are contributing to the organization. Are you
Mm.
doing good work or not? What is the worth of your work in my organization? Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
important, right? So, for example, Hiba is working in a designation of a human resource manager. There is maybe another HR manager also will be the same company. You are same role, same qualification, but what you contribute may be better than her.
Mm.
So your salary must be different.
Sure.
Is very important. Where my one of my friend is working, he called me yesterday. He said he is very depressed. The reason is he is feeling injustice, because he is getting a good feedback and he is working very well than others. He's also having the qualification very well. But another one who came through the references are being paid highly than this, my friend.
Mm.
So he was really disappointed about it. He's working very well. His commitment is not being rewarded. And
Mm.
his development programs that he initiated in the organization is not a considered. So he's very quite unhappy, disappointed in many ways.
Yeah.
So the relative worth of a job should be understood in every ways. Otherwise, it's very difficult for the person to be satisfied in the organization. You heard the word
Um,
fringe benefit before?
no.
Fringe benefit. Fringe benefit means you know that exactly, but you don't know
An
the
extra
word. That's
benefits.
only.
Okay.
You don't know
Maybe.
the word fringe benefit. You can just read it. It is
Yeah.
supplementing the
An
employee's
extra
money
benefit.
wage, company car, private healthcare, etc. That we call as a
Yeah.
fringe benefit. Is
Fringe
HRM
benefits.
terminology.
Mm.
Bonus that you know very well.
Mm.
Compensation,
Mm.
human relations, motivation, morale, job satisfaction, communication, grievance, and DP. What do you mean by QWL? Any idea?
No.
QWL, which
No.
means
Okay.
quality of,
And
W
work.
means absolutely. L means
Um.
what we are doing right now. Or what is this? The God has given this. God has given this L,
Quality of work.
work
لا.
life.
Life.
God
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
given this life. Yeah. So quality of work life. And
Mm.
there is another word, quality circle, that we
Mm.
can discuss later. What is a quality circle? Okay. These are the results of a good HR manager and good HR management.
Mm.
Again, have a look on this, what they are talking about, the significance of HRM, and what is this, how this is contributing, and what is the outcome and results of these, the best HRM practices in the organization.
Mm.
Enhance the standard of living, how it generates employment, opportunity, loyalty, commitment, team spirit, skills and competency. I know many of my friends who are working in the UAE, they are not leaving the organization just because of the HR manager is really nice.
Mm.
Whenever they decide to exit the organization for getting a better other opportunity, so HR manager will come and they will smile very beautifully and just negotiate the issue. Yeah, they'll just be here for some more time. Yeah, we can just negotiate it later. They'll be
Yeah.
negotiating for a time being, so they'll be there for more number of years. There are some principles of HRM. Can you read the only principles, not explanation? Okay.
Yes. Principle of individual development, principle of scientific selection, principle of free flow of communication, principle of participation, principle of fair remuneration,
Yeah.
remuneration, principle of incentive.
I believe you understood what exactly the principles and or the practices of HRM, which means
Mm,
one example, principle of fair remuneration that we have
yeah.
already discussed. Discrimination happened.
Yes.
There should
Fair.
not be any discrimination in terms of the pay.
Yeah.
Pay must be awarded to those by considering the merits, the performance, the contributions. Yeah, these are the
Mm,
things that are very important. So
yeah.
principles of dignity of
The
labor.
dignity of labor. Yeah.
What do you mean by dignity of labor, Hiba?
I treat all of them with respect and in a good manner that give them keep their dignity.
Just imagine, Hiba, you are getting 100,000 dirham per month, but your dignity is not being respected. Sometimes they may insult. Sometimes, yeah, or they are deteriorating our works,
Mm,
underestimating our contributions. What will happen? We don't value this 100,000 dirham. We value
yeah.
our dignity more than the money.
Right.
Now the
Right.
world has changed. I want to give an example. My father used to say earlier, even my father spent almost 33 years in Oman and he worked, he earned, he came back to our land, India.
Mm,
And he used to say all the time, I said, at the time, we don't have any other expenditure. We don't spend for themselves. They're
yeah.
spending for the family, they're spending for future. Yeah, the children, they must be having something. If they leave this world, they must be having something. Yeah, children should be having something. They must be happy. They should not feel okay their
Right.
parents did not do anything for them. But
Right.
now this attitude has changed. Now this present society, now the attitude has changed. Now the people are looking for, for example, my case, I am earning. I wanted to give the best education for my child, my children. Then after that, what will I do? I will spend my life very beautifully. My father
Right.
didn't do that. My father didn't do
Mm,
that. They didn't spend anything for their
for
entertainment.
themselves. Yeah.
They didn't do anything. But now the society, the attitude and perspective has changed. Now
Yeah.
I started spending for myself.
True.
Yeah, obviously, I will not keep a lot of money for my new generation. Why should I do?
Mm,
They'll be making the
yeah.
conflict each other. They'll
They
be
have
in a
to.
controversies.
Yeah. Do it by themselves.
Let them do, let them earn as we are
Mm,
earning. We should pave the way for them to develop their own platform. That's only
mm,
needed.
mm,
When I discussed the same in one of the session for the PhD program, I believe, yeah, one of the student who said, yes, what I invest, which means what the particular student is investing to the children is all about best education, nothing else.
true.
They
True.
really wanted to provide the best education. Let them
Mm,
do after that anything. Our part is
after
done.
that. Yeah. Right.
Perfect. So the next important principle is labor management of corporation
Mm,
and the team spirit, contribution to national prosperity. This is the final one. What is the
mm,
national prosperity they're talking about? Because once an HRM is doing effectively in the organization, is
mm,
directly connected to the national prosperity,
mm,
training and development. There are a number of human resource management programs is being given to the residents, non-residents, citizens. Yeah, training and
mm.
development programs. Why? They're developing, they're being trained. So it's a asset for the organization at the same time it's asset for the nation, for the
Yeah.
national building. No doubt in that.
Mm.
So now, talking about history of HRM, Hiba, I'm just
Yeah.
want to give you 3 minutes. No more, nothing more, nothing more. I'm here itself. Just
Okay.
what is evolution of HRM? What is the history of HRM? What is they talking about here?
Yeah.
Industrial revolution. What is that? Trade union movement, social responsibility. So I think you are having one presentation.
I have, yeah.
Are you ready with that, or
Do we have time? Or
it will take more time?
I think, yeah, let's do it next time.
Do one thing. Do one thing. You can do the
Hmm?
quote of the day.
Yeah, I will do it.
Your
Okay.
quote, I believe,
Mm.
in one of the session that yeah, I think yesterday, I believe, I discussed in the
Mm.
class.
So
Success,
that's
success is not by the result, or it's be a man of value that rather than the being a man of success.
success.
Yeah, is your
Mm.
definition, your quote I have discussed in the class.
It's a good.
And then I have given a chance for the students, the undergraduate students, okay? I've given the chance for them almost 5 to 10 minutes to think of it. What exactly the success according to you? What is the
Mm.
definition of success? Students said different points, yeah? Someone said, yeah, earning well. Obviously, we'll get the respect and privilege from everyone. We can leave,
From
we can
each,
even gain
yeah,
respects.
perspective. Mm.
And one said, success is having a dream career. Another
Mm.
said, helping others. And
Mm.
different perception I got in the class. Finally, I said, you know, there is a court. The court is all about be a man of value rather than the man of
Mm.
success. So now you got the meaning of exactly what is
Yeah.
success and what is a value. The result is a being a man of value. Although
Mm.
we don't have any money, we don't have any other things, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. People will recognize you are a man of value. That is
Yeah.
important. When we leave this world, people should talk about something good. Yeah, they should
Your
say, okay,
value. Mm.
yeah, the Hiba is man of value
Mm.
rather than man of success. We are not
Mm.
remembering the person who are very successful. We are remembering the people who are contributed to the national development some value. We know the people,
Right.
yeah. Any example, if we say you are national, who developed your nation, we remember this person, and we
Mm.
remember someone who contributed to our national independence. We still remember. We
True.
study in our, school books even. Okay, now you can just speak about your card, please.
Yes, I'll share it. 1 minute. Okay. I do that. Mhm. Okay, you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first
I'm not
step.
able to see. One
Stop.
second.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
now 1 second. Yeah, I can see. I can. You don't
Now,
have to
okay.
see.
You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take
Stay.
the first step. Martin Luther King.
Very good.
Yeah. Actually, before I explain the whole the quote, I saw yesterday a short video. I tried to share it, but I couldn't find it now. It's the
Okay,
video.
no
It's
problem.
about you, a person trying to uh, escape one or take one step, but this step is very high, very high. It's very difficult to take this step, but the other steps is very short and it's very easy to go. But he can't see the other steps. So for him, he has to take all the courage, all his strength, just to take the first escape stairs. So he managed and he succeeded in this first staircase, and then he continued very easily. So same thing here. So this quote means don't need to have the entire journey planned out to start moving forward. Just take the first step is enough to begin making progress towards your goal. It's about trusting the process and taking action even when the outcome isn't fully visible for you.
Very good. Very good. Brilliant. So today I have just shared the recordings now, recording link. When you get it, you just record, just download the recording and keep it with you. I believe
Yeah,
that you are doing same, yeah?
yeah. I've done
Okay.
last time same thing.
Yeah. Do one thing, yeah. This particular one that you explained, you just hear 2 or 3 times.
Mm,
You'll feel motivated, you will feel inspired yourself. Yeah,
true.
you said very good quote. Whenever you get a chance to speak out in any crowd, just speak this. As we know, the Martin Luther King is one of the very important quote he has given. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. A life,
Yes,
it's like there is another chord. It start from thousands miles of journey begin with a single step, nothing else.
yes.
If you're not starting the
Yeah.
single step, how we can reach the thousands miles of
You
journey?
can't
It's very
you can't
difficult.
see the
Yeah.
the
Even I,
what's
even I,
hidden.
I motivated for some time. By hearing this quote, I was thinking myself. I also taken the photo. Yes, whenever we just go to the gallery photos, when we see these quotations, yeah, quote, we'll feel motivated. At least we'll do at least for one day. We are doing something different,
Mm,
unique. That's also important. Nothing
right.
else in that. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm
Thank you
just
so much.
you
Next time
can.
we'll share. Mm.
Okay. Next time you're going to,
Next time I will share my presentation if you don't mind.
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
So, are you able
the
to see
steps.
this history of the HRM? I'm going to wind up within 3 minutes.
Just a minute. Let me copy the link.
Okay. Please do that. So I don't need to share it again, or neither
Mm,
maybe sharing you the YouTube link. You can just keep it
mm,
at the same time.
mm.
Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
The history of HRM era, which is having a different era, starting from Industrial Revolution, ending with the human resource approach era, where we are right now. It is talking about, it specifies how HRM has been evolved and how HRM concept has been given that much utmost consideration.
Mm,
So it is being explained by the different movement era. It can be the trade union, social responsibility, scientific management, human movement era. We will discuss in the next class what about all these, the history of HRM.
yeah,
I'm just going through. You may be getting some idea so that we don't need to discuss in detail. Can you take a picture of it?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So, if Hiba, are you able to explain what is a commodity concept? Any idea what is a commodity?
Commodity. 1 minute.
Commodity,
Commodity. I don't have the
things.
mean. I don't know the meaning. I will try to find the meaning first.
Okay, please do that. What
Okay.
is
Yeah.
commodity? Commodity means anything can be. A thing can be a
Mm,
commodity. We say is okay, we are going to purchase some commodity.
mm,
A gold can be a commodity, or that the things agricultural commodity, whatever it is, can be a commodity. Commodities means you can just search it out. Then you will be getting the best idea from.
ah, commodity. Yeah. So commodity. 1 minute. Commodity concept. Yeah, you have to understand that this commodity had a value.
Yes.
Mm,
So if the commodity concept of HRM, if they're explaining in the 18th and 19th century, what is
mm,
that? I'm only explaining that commodity concept today. Then
mm,
we'll be going with the next week to
mm,
explain all other things.
mm.
So commodity concept is all about years before, in the 18th century, employees considered as a commodity.
Commodity.
It's like a
Mm.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing, things,
Mm.
nothing else. You
Yeah.
just come, you're an employee, you're a commodity, You're not going to receive any other benefit. There
Slavery.
is no concept of fringe benefits. Yeah, slavery, nothing more.
Slavery.
Slavery is equal to slavery.
Mm.
You're only supposed to work here, nothing more.
Mm.
Got it. So these are all are. So commodity concept is all about making the employee in a very lower level,
Mm.
making them into slaves. They didn't
Mm.
give any human resource consideration. They didn't give any kind of utmost importance in the organization. There is no benefits,
Mm.
fringe benefits. Their satisfaction has not been taken into a
Mm.
consideration. These are the things, particularly commodity
Yeah.
concept. At the same time, there are a number of other concepts out there. I think we can discuss all other concepts the next week. Then, after completing the next week session, you will have to go for a small presentation about
Yeah.
what exactly the HRM, what you understood from the HRM,
Mm.
some of the case studies in the educational sector, your experiences, your reflection. Okay, all these things you can explain with.
Yes.
Perfect. So are you
Perfect.
have you got it? The link from
Yes, I
this?
took the link. Yes.
Please
I
download it
see it.
today itself and
Okay.
just watch it. Your side, your section particularly.
Sure. Sure. Thank you
So
so
can I
much.
conclude today? Right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hiba.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
wishes.
for
Yeah.
everything. Thanks so
Yes.
much,
Thank you so much.
Doctor. Take care.
Bye bye.